School buses are returning to the road, and many now have AI-enabled cameras to record drivers who run the stop arm.
But there are concerns that they could be used for another kind of surveillance. Here's KDKA's Shinn.
They're mounted inside and out on about 300 yellow school buses in Pittsburgh Public Schools fleet.
All of our yellow buses that have school bus lights and a stop arm.
The Bus Patrol AI cameras have been issuing $300 tickets to Pittsburgh drivers who run the bus stop arm since 2023.
At Bus Patrol, we outfit school buses with high-definition 4K cameras on the exterior of the bus, as well as a proprietary AI system.
Earlier this year, 404 Media reported on internal documents showing Bus Patrol was working on a plan to turn its fleet of school bus mounted cameras into an ALPR network for law enforcement. The report says documents describe a system much like other ALPR networks like Flock that would record a car's license plate and GPS location as it drives by a school bus and then make that information available for law enforcement searches.
We've seen ALPR vendors make deals with Bus Patrol and school bus companies. And of course, that creates a risk that all of these devices are going to be repurposed and reused to feed into massive police surveillance databases.
That is not at all, under any circumstance, what Bus Patrol does. We did say on the record that those articles were not accurate.
Justin Myers is the president and CIO of Bus Patrol.
So it's an entirely different type of technology than I think the high-speed ALPR technology discussion that's going on at a national level right now.
Megan Patton, director of pupil transportation with Pittsburgh Public Schools, says the district has not heard anything about plans to turn the Bus Patrol cameras into an ALPR network, and it's not something the company can just do on its own.
We'd have to work closely with Bus Patrol on that, and then also we would have a new contract that would have to get in place, and our board would have to approve it.
Even when the cameras capture video of a crime, like when a driver in Marshall-Shadeland ran a bus stop arm and hit a child in 2024. Patton says the district reviews the video from on or off the bus before handing it over to law enforcement.
We would have to hand it over, and there is a process that we have in place for the school police to check out the video.
No one objects to using cameras on school buses to ticket people who are disobeying traffic laws and putting children in danger.
Michael Soifer is an attorney at the Institute for Justice and has sued police departments for violating the Fourth Amendment with ALPR networks.
ALPRs themselves used to be very limited devices that were used in very limited ways.
But he says it's about what can happen with those school bus cameras if they were to become part of a surveillance network.
To surface really intrusive, really intimate, really sensitive insights about people's daily lives.
Myers says Bus Patrol is not casting a dragnet, but he understands, with the discussion surrounding ALPRs, why some would raise concerns about just what these school buses are seeing.
I think the only time that I've ever seen folks have broad scale concern over this technology on school buses that's designed to protect kids is when they're misinformed and don't fully understand how the technology works or are confusing it with some other technologies that they may have some concerns around.
As AI advancements and new technologies make broad surveillance possible while pushing the boundary of privacy, PPS's director of pupil transportation says she's still got a bottom line.
My biggest thing is it's a student, and we do not want a tragedy occurring.
Shinn, KDKA-TV News.